Many guys have a challenge trying to figure out what their personal style is. And so what I wanted to do was to put together a really awesome video to help guys understand this process and some essential ideas and concepts around different style types. Because if you know your style type, which you may have multiple, you'll feel a lot better and it'll help you identify what to wear, when to wear it. And also you'll have opportunity to be in a lane that's really comfortable. And with that, we're gonna hook it up. What's up, fellas? It's your boy, Ihsaan, StyleJumper. All right, we're gonna get right into it. Adult street. Now, adult street is one of my favorite, and I think, to my honest opinion, it's one that I made up as far as the style type, but I think you can appreciate it and it may speak to you. So here's what you can expect with an adult street look. Creative thinker, really comfortable in his own skin, trendsetter, if you will, and also has a lot of hip hop influences. And I would say also like a cheat code, they're the master of understanding what they look like and what clothes look well on them. Completely comfortable and have this influence. And a lot of these guys that you'll see actually grew up in the expansion or the explosion of hip hop. So we're mixing hip hop as well as more of an adult approach to it and tying those things together. Now, there are many guys, but these are a few that I selected to give you an idea. LeBron James, Pharrell Williams, Uncle Shannon Sharp, and Mahershala Ali. Fellas, this is my favorite look. It's what I believe to be my true essence, although all of us can have different styles and can do a combination of them at any time. This is where I lean in the most. Athletic. So there are guys who typically wear athletic wear all the time. They're most comfortable in it and they feel confident in it. They like functional, durability. Their cheat code is they're wearing gear that always allow them to move freely and comfortably and effortlessly. Here's a few guys that I think you'd appreciate who rocks athletic wear pretty consistently. Dwayne Johnson, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, Pat Mahomes. I've never seen Pat Mahomes in anything else but athletic wear, to be honest. Maybe I'm missing something, unless he's on a commercial. And then my boy, Kevin Hart. Kevin can dress a bunch of different styles, but since he has his athletic brand, I thought it'd be good to put him in this group. Business casual. A business casual, I'd agree as well, is a look that's really fluid, if you will. There's a level of comfortability in there, but also there's some versatility. So here's some key attributes. It's versatile, it's transitional, and then typically a business casual outfit can hold to a conversation piece, whatever that may be. It might be just some cool shoes, it might be a bag, or it might be a shirt or a tie, whatever. Obviously, some people don't believe that business casual can have ties, but you can wear it the way you want, in my opinion. But it's a more casual, relaxed look. Here's some guys that I typically see that rock business casual. Michael B. Jordan, CP3, Tristan Thomas, and my guy, Sterling K. Brown. One of these days, I'll tell you a story about Sterling K. Brown that I think you'd appreciate. Classic menswear. So classic, hey man, there are individuals who are truest. They have to be in classic menswear all the time. One of my boys, Vlad, that's my guy from the Menswear Mastermind. He lives in that space and I can respect that. Here's some great attributes of classic menswear. It's timeless pieces, very selective dresser, and sophisticated. Typically roll in the rule of three, at least I do, but very classic. No trends here at all. Notables would be Samuel L. Jackson, Daniel Craig, as I mentioned, my boy Vlad Richey. And then someone else I really respect, and he does wear color in a lot of his clothing, but he's still a very classic guy, which is the great Oswald Boateng. The dandy. Now, I play in the lanes of dandyism, if you will. Now, the dandy is like a wild card because they can put stuff together. They don't care what anyone thinks. It's really about how they feel and just being very specific about the look as well. Similar to the classic menswear person, they're a very meticulous individual when it comes to what they put on, but they use color, they use different styles to really pull the look together. So that key attribute for a dandy, that person dresses himself, very detail oriented and simple but clean. The other thing I'd say about dandies is they love prints and patterns and textures. Accessories is also something that dandies really take advantage of. I don't wear a lot of accessories except for hats and glasses, but definitely the dandy will take advantage of every single essential piece to pull his look together. Here are a couple of notable dandies, in my opinion. My guy, Michael Andrew, the style architect, killer. Cam Newton. Cam Newton is an absolute dandy in my opinion. I love how Cam put things together. He's someone that I think about quite often when I put my gear together as well. I'll be like, man, we can rock the same stuff and totally be comfortable with it. Then of course, the king, the OG, Dapper Dan, and then my guy, Quentin Stay Fly Thrash. Thrash is another great dandy that I enjoy checking out. And then Dandy Wellington, another guy that's even a part of his name, great with as far as his look and very comfortable and confident in his color variation and how he puts his gear together. Fashionisto. Now the Fashionisto is someone who's all about high-end products. That person is a free thinker as well. He's a provocateur, all about high fashion and has a really good knowledge of high fashion as well. He's completely comfortable with his point of view and typically a head turner and a head scratcher when he put his gear together. So Fashionistas, in my opinion, would be ASAP Rocky, Uncle Steve Harvey. Obviously, a lot of these guys have stylists, and Uncle Steve has become a fashionista in the way that he put things together. Then there's Serge Ibaka. Serge has kind of gotten away from the fashion scene from what I've seen recently, but I love when he would put things together. And then my guy, Donald Glover. The Minimalist. Now the Minimalist is someone who keeps things super simple and clean. Typically 1 or 2 colors max. Very comfortable in that. They create a uniform within their look, pretty consistent, and like I was mentioning, may even lean heavily either 1 or 2 colors, which is even monochromatic. And they typically embrace the fact that you don't have to wear a bunch of colors to look very good. Notable minimalists: Tom Ford, Keanu Reeves, the great Dr. Cornel West, and then my guy, Tobe Nwigwe. Now Tobe is someone, in my opinion, is a minimalist, but he shocks you with the color. But he typically only wearing 1 or 2 colors. Check his music out if you don't know much about him. Preppy. Now Preppy is another lane that I lean in heavy. I like these looks, more of your collegiate look, more heritage look, and can play in colors and patterns and be completely comfortable in it as well. Here's some notable Preppy types. Tyler, the Creator, Ouija Theodore. And if you don't know about Ouija, he has a brand called Brooklyn Circus that you should check out. Steph Curry kind of leans in between Preppy. He's trying to step out a little bit, but in my opinion, that's his natural state. And the good Dr. Andre Churchwell. If you don't know who he is, do your research if you're into being a preppy style guy. The Rebel. Now the Rebel is one of those individuals who push the envelope, but typically wear a lot of black, rock star kind of personality. But rebel against the machine, rebel against everything. So he's your bad boy, has that mystiqueness to him. You don't really know a lot about him. This person will lean into a monochromatic look, but don't care about what anyone has to say. That's your Lenny Kravitz. I almost said Uncle Lenny, but he'd probably be pissed off because we're not too far in age if I call him Unc. But Lenny Kravitz, Johnny Cash, Kanye, and Idris Elba. Now, Kanye, he can play in so many different lanes. And I know you guys, I'm like the old Kanye. Don't judge me. Rugged. Now rugged is an interesting look, typically geographical, those guys who like outdoors type of things. And every now and then I'll rock this look and I really, really like it. So I'm gonna have to take advantage of this look more often. The rugged guy, for some reason, has this very subtle, unspoken confidence, which I can really appreciate. Typically comfortable in stubble, jeans, boots, flannels, and will rock it and just be very appealing in his own way. Notable guys that wear a rugged look would be your Jason Momoa, Conor McGregor at times, Kevin Costner, and then Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. If you like this look, you might be a rugged type. Streetwear. The person who loves streetwear, they have their ear to the street, obviously. They know what's hot, they're fully immersed in the culture, and they're breaking trends and actually setting trends, I would say as well, when it comes to their streetwear look. And I also would say for these individuals, the sneaker game has to be on point no matter what. You gotta have great sneakers if you're in the streetwear. Notable individuals who wear streetwear: Jerry Lorenzo, Salahi Brimberry, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Forgive me for messing up your name, bro. And Offset. These guys, They have a very thorough understanding of streetwear and in some ways sets the trend. So fellas, in the comments, let me know what style works best for you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have any questions or suggestions, leave it in the comments below. And if you like this content, I say it all the time, fellas, share it with your stylish friends. And remember, when you leave home today, walk out with style, confidence, and etiquette. And look, it's so important, fellas, to understand what your style type is, because once you do, it's a game changer. It creates confidence, it creates simplicity, and it also creates an awareness that you know who you are at every point and every step. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
For more great insights on style, check out this next video.